Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to start looking at some of the final layers and the upper layers. The upper layers are going to be done over today and tomorrow. Today I'm still doing some of the bottom. It's not going to get really detailed, my instructions, until tomorrow. Tomorrow's the next video, video number 5, which is the last of this series, is going to be where all the detail information is going to be given. Today I wanted to talk to you about something else while I'm coloring. A lot of people are telling me in private and on my videos and comments that they're very thrilled about how their coloring has improved so much since watching my videos. It's a very common thing for me to hear almost every day. And a lot of them have expressed the desire to move even further. And really, my channel is beginning and intermediate level. I don't really have that many advanced colorists watching my videos because they don't need to. So, for my intermediate people and the people who are approaching the intermediate level, I've got a series of videos coming up that I've been working on that's really going to show you how to bump it up to the next level. I mean, in all honesty, coloring books are fantastic. They provide a stable picture, and the only difference when it comes to being an artist is what they call true artist will do their own original work. We work out of coloring books. They're never going to be our original work, but there are things that you can do to create original artwork, and that's when my intermediates are really going to be happy with the next couple of things that I'm going to do with you guys. Is this bad for the beginners? No, because you are going to be able to see what you have to look forward to in the future. And those who are on the intermediate level can start working towards an advanced level art and doing original artwork. I have a method to my madness with the teaching. This is one of the reasons why I slowed myself down. I did artwork for you that's in real time so that you can actually judge your time, because a lot of people will look at my video and wonder why they didn't finish in an hour and a half. Meanwhile, now you could see that 4 hours into, or 4 to 5 hours into coloring on a page, and I still haven't gotten to the upper levels or the detail work that I want to put into this picture. A lot of people who are artists won't look at coloring books because there's really not, they don't see where it can go. And I'm going to show you where it can go. The next 4 videos I would say that I'm doing will be very advancing. And what I mean by that is that it will bump you up to the next level if you're ready to go to that level, or even if you want to go to that level. Now, my beginning students, I want you to concentrate on 3 color blends. Mixing 2 colors together that won't create mud, and then I want you to be adding in that 3rd color. Now, as we progress with the CMW course, and you add more and more colors, you will see the value that you're getting out of this book, of how doing these swatch sheets are going to improve your art ability. Now, I remember when I was younger and I took piano lessons, and there were 2 teachers, and I think I may even talked about my teachers from when I was a kid. Now, mind you, I have basically no musical talent whatsoever, and I was a definite, nature versus nurture. I was a nurture person. I had no natural ability to play the piano, which was disappointing to my mother, who was a concert pianist. My mother had the natural ability to hear any song, any time of day, from start to finish, walk over to the piano and just play the song. She played through knowing the notes like I know color, which was great. She thought that her daughter would have her talent, and she started me at about the age of 5 or 6 playing the piano. First of all, I hated it more than anything. I had no desire to learn how to play the piano, and it ended up practicing being a screaming match between us because I just didn't want to do it. And then there was my brother. My brother took a few piano lessons after me when he got to be that age, looked at my mother, said, "No, I don't want to do this." My mother had already learned from me from the years of me playing chopsticks, and that's about it. Um, to, well, if he doesn't want to learn, I'm not going to fight with him to do it. But my brother was the one who was born with my mother's talent, natural talent, and she didn't know it at the time. And a couple years later, my brother bought himself a guitar. And my brother sat down, took about 2 guitar lessons, and that was it. My brother knew how to play the guitar, and my brother played the guitar well, which was shocking to my mother that she didn't even know that he was born with this ability, and he had the desire to learn. It's just that we weren't piano people. So now I forgot where I was going with this story. Oh, to be this age. This is the point of time where I have to say to my friends, and what was I talking about? Probably having something to do with natural ability to draw. Okay, so we'll just go on another subject. You really shouldn't get me into rants and side things because I'm so like this. You would think I was a ditz. But oh, I know where I was. Silly me. Okay. My piano teacher as a child made me practice scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 with my fingers up and down the keyboards. It was so boring. There was another teacher in town that kids went to, and she had all the popular music and had the kids playing, la da 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 da. Most of the kids who actually liked playing the piano, that learned how to play the scales, truly learned how to play the piano. So later on, they were able to play anything they wanted and all the popular music. The one teacher that taught all the great songs, she just taught her students to play those songs without the background, without the skills. And that in itself left an imprint on me. Think of the CMW and doing the Swatch sheets as your skill building. Now, not only is it going to help you smooth out your blending, it's teaching you more than that. It's teaching you what each and every color methodically looks like together. So when we get to, say, 20 colors, 30 colors in, we're only at the beginning. When we get to be 20 to 30 colors in, your mind is going to start to change. You're going to start seeing things way differently. And with the lessons that I'm going to give you with these as we're progressing, it's sort of like molding a lump of clay. By the midpoint, most of you are going to be screaming to go to the intermediate level. And what that swatch book, if you continue with that swatch book, if you want to continue with the swatch book, one of the best references, once it's done, that anybody can give you. You will have every color, everything. Now, why didn't I offer it to everybody, just print it out? A lot of people wanted that. Why don't you just give it to people? Because the reason for that is that I don't want you to have to look up the color blends every time you want to pick up a pencil. I want you to instinctively know when something is not going to work out. And I want you to have made enough mistakes that you know what mud looks like when you're applying it on the page. And you know what? Occasionally, even I create mud still. In fact, a picture today, I added in a clay rose. And it doesn't matter the picture, it's already tossed. And I used a color that I wasn't paying attention, and I picked up a color that had a reaction to the clay rose, and I ruined my picture. And you will never see that picture, ever. So it does happen. I'm trying to get you to recognize, because if you start creating those muddy colors, you're never really going to be happy. You want to have those distinct blends, and you want to have that crisp, clear look on the picture, because later on when you're doing real artwork and I have advanced you to the next levels, that's when you are going to be able to say, I need to be distinct. I can't have mud on my picture. If I put mud on my picture, it's going to ruin it. So believe me, there is a method to my madness when it comes to teaching this to you. So I was saying, over the next couple of videos, I'm going to be taking those people who already kind of started at a more advanced level, and I want to advance you even more with concepts that you have not learned or you don't know why. So if you are on the beginning level, don't stress out that you are not at that level. I will take you to that level. Just stick with it. You will get there. Everybody will. For those who are the intermediate level, I'm going to be pushing you to go to the next level. If you're interested in beginning the course, it's not too late. All the information that we have gotten so far is neatly put into a playlist. And if you want to get the paperwork for this course, the link is in my description. So now I'm going to put on some music because I've been talking for the last 20 minutes and you're probably getting sick of my voice. So I'm going to let you guys relax, and I'll come back towards the end. Just remember, this video is not supposed to be for a color along. I'm not interested in you knowing the colors as of yet. I want you to be looking at this video and watching my process, watching me build the different areas from the bottom up and bringing them to the upper levels. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the upper level of this, and I may even have to go to one more video after that. I know I have about an hour's worth of video on just the upper levels, and we're going to bring it on home. So I will see you in a little bit. those who have made it this far, congrats. You're still awake. And I will see you guys tomorrow or the next day. It depends on how much I have. The next video that I'm doing is going to be very detailed, so I might need an extra day for editing. Editing an hour-long video takes a long time. So I will see you in my next video. Take care. Keep coloring.